lie if I'm not talking about you. Dramatically, irrationally obsessed with you. Dramatically, irrationally.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Hideaway Session here at Factory Underground. Today we have a really talented musician with us today. I'm here to introduce Galianna, a singer-songwriter.
Hey, I'm Galianna from Connecticut, Seymour. I'm a Valley girl. I think I consider my music like emo singer-songwriter. So I'm an emo singer-songwriter based in the Valley of Connecticut. And I'm very excited to be here today.
Thanks for telling us that, Galianna. What is the first song that you have for us today?
The first song I have is called Carolina Flowers.
Sweet, let's give it a listen.
Back every time I see you. A few seconds are gone, but stuck in the back of my mind. I wish they were on my tongue. I wish that I gave you some years of what could have been, songs of our innocence. Taken by the Carolina flowers in state of grace. Ooh, it was fate. Ooh, it was fate. Taken by the Carolina flowers in state of grace. Ooh, it was fate. It was a sudden change, almost as quick as my breath, taken away by ice off like rain. Oh, a storm I couldn't chase, tapes we never played. Would we have kept each other safe? Taken by the Carolina flowers in state of grace. Ooh, it was fate. Ooh, it was fate. Taken by the Carolina flowers in state of grace. Ooh, it was fate. Ooh, did you wanna know, would you have stayed if we knew it was all guaranteed? Is she afraid? Does she know there still is a trace? Did you wanna know if what bloomed could be poppies in my hand? Can't take the heat. Were you afraid? Do you know there still is a trace?
Wow, that was absolutely beautiful, Galianna. So we actually have some people here in the studio from our summer camp, and they're looking to ask you a couple questions.
Perfect.
All right, so Galianna, who's your favorite artist currently?
Currently, I'll always say Hayley Williams, both as a solo artist and as the lead in Paramore. I think she's my favorite. She's been my favorite for a while. And below her, I think I would put Lizzy McAlpine as my second favorite.
Hi, Galianna. What artist inspired you to make music?
So, I've been a fan of Big Time Rush since I was like 12 years old. And so they've been a really big inspiration for me to do music. But I think the person that specifically, because I've always been a singer since I was in like preschool, but I think the artist that had inspired me to play ukulele and transitioned into guitar was Dodie Clark, because she was a YouTuber, and she did videos on, she did her own original music on YouTube, and she was mainly a ukulele player, and so she inspired me to get a ukulele, and that's when I actually started playing more with just like my vocals and the songs I was just like writing lyrically, and then from there I transitioned to guitar, and now I'm here. So
when are you releasing your album?
I would like to release my first project at the end of this year, by the end of this year, hopefully fall. October is like my favorite month, so maybe October might be good. Or if it ends up being quicker, maybe end of summer, but ideally I would like to do fall.
Hi, Galianna. What song have you not released that you are most excited to release?
My favorite one that I am very excited for is, I think, the one that I'm probably going to play next, which is called Laces. We're going to do like the regular version, and then we're going to record a live version. And I think that's going to be the single for the EP I release. I think that's my favorite song I've written so far. But I have a lot of new ones coming up that I'm going to be excited for as well.
Ooh, I'll be on the lookout for that one.
Nothing compares to the faith I have in you. Stuck between teeth, but tired of hearing your name from me. A box of traits that leave me without my feet. The stain on the cup that won't ever, ever leave. You're a treasure, a book with no scratch on the spine. You're a desert, an oasis I found after 9 days of hoping you'll stay. Dancing with the day, dreaming I've forgotten how to breathe. I'm running, but places are loose still. If I run too fast, there's no chance I'll catch my breath. I'm stuck racing behind the last person you left. I'll never let you see the misplaced parts of me. I can't risk losing the only hope I see. You're a treasure, a book with no scratch on the spine. You're a desert, an oasis I found after 9 days of hoping you'll stay. Dancing with the day, dreaming I've forgotten how to breathe. I'm running, but places are loose still. Bound to fall and wrap myself into the pavement. But I feel nice to walk away, head in the distance.
That was really, really beautiful. So I also have a couple questions for you. The first one I have is, what inspired you to make this album?
I write a lot of music, especially when I'm really like feeling a feeling. And so this album that I have coming up is full of songs that I wrote 4, almost 5 years ago, when I was really like very emotional about like a lot of things that were happening in my life. And they've become some of my favorite songs I've ever written, and it sucks just having them sit there and not have anyone hear it. The idea of being an artist never really interested me, but I like the idea of making my songs that I've spent so much time with actually come to life and share it with others rather than just being an artist, if that makes sense.
Wow, it must be really special to have gone through a 5-year period and finally be able to put the music out. I totally understand that as an artist when you get into the space of when you're really emotional and then it's just like, wait, this is actually a really, really good song. I think that people should hear this. And something I really love about your music is your songwriting. Can you tell me a little bit about your process when you songwrite or kind of places maybe that you go to focus on expressing your feelings?
I feel like that there is no real process, but what ends up actually happening is I'm in my room on my bed, probably like midnight, somewhere like 2 a.m., and I'm just finding chords. Sometimes I have an idea of what I want, or I have a line that I'm like, that would be really good in a song. And I would find chords for, and then I just kind of cycle chords, and then I try to sing over it and see what happens. It's kind of just like, it's pretty freeform that way. But it usually runs pretty smooth when I'm at my most emotional. That's where the lyrics come out the most, I guess. But I do start off with a chord progression because for some reason I can't yet think of like melodies for lyrics more than like 4 bars before I have chords.
Thanks so much for sharing your process on that. I think we're all ready for you to play your final song with us today.
Dressing myself in vanilla cashmere, not thinking it through, just passing the time. He never really fit me well, and I was just thinking of you. Well aware that's a crime. 'Cause who am I if I'm not chasing broken things? Who am I if I'm not fucking everything up? Who am I if I'm not talking about you? Dramatically, irrationally obsessed with you. Dramatically, irrationally obsessed with you. I kinda wanna grab a bottle and tell you everything that's been holding me back, but I feel like I'll end up talking about your favorite band and perfect pitch and why you can't accept my gifts. I'll only talk about your favorite smell and the way you cry when you laugh, the shirts you wear in sarcastic stare, sunglasses and leather jacket, and how you won't give your time away to me. You don't care about my favorite things. So who am I if I'm not chasing broken things? Who am I if I'm not fucking everything up? Who am I if I'm not talking about you? Dramatically, irrationally obsessed with you. 'Cause who am I if I'm not chasing broken things? Who am I if I'm not fucking everything up? Who am I if I'm not talking about you? Dramatically, irrationally obsessed with you. Dramatically, irrationally obsessed with you. Everything that's been holding me back, but I feel like I'll end up talking about your favorite band and perfect pitch and why you can't accept my gifts. I'll only only talk about your favorite smell and the way you cry when you laugh. The shirts you wear in sarcastic stare, sunglasses and leather jacket, and how you won't give your